So guys, I know the quality of the voice calls and the mics in the headphones is all important to you guys. So this is the audio coming from the Libratone Track Air Plus with both earbuds in my ear at the same time. Remember, both of them have microphones, so this is the cool quality you're hearing. So now I'm playing some coffee shop background noise pretty close to me. Is it blocking out that noise or can you hear it? Let me know what you think. And now let's test out the Sonys. Okay, so this is the audio coming from the Sonys with both earbuds in at the same time. How does it sound? Does it sound as good as a Libratone or worse? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's play some coffee shop background noise. So now I've got the coffee shop background noise saying the same volume, the same distance from me as the Libratones. How does it compare? Is it blocking out more or less? Let me know, and let's crack on with the rest of the quality section of the video. Let's go.
Okay, so before we begin the sound quality test between the two, I just want to explain how I'm going to do this. So I've got a track, a hip hop track, I've got an electronic track, I've got a rock track, then I've got a sort of opera track which has live orchestra. So that's going to be a really good test of Soundstage. Then I've got a live track as well. Again, that's going to allow me to further test the Soundstage capability of both of these earbuds. And one thing you should know about both of these earbuds is they both support Bluetooth 5.0 and they are backward compatible. The Libratone supports aptX and SBC, but unfortunately no AAC support. So they're not optimized for iPhones at the moment, but I'm told there's an update coming soon. When it comes to the Sony, we've got Bluetooth 5.0, SBC and AAC, as well as Sony's own LDAC, which is high-res audio streaming over Bluetooth. Now let's test each one of these out with the same tune, and I'll tell you the differences that I hear between the two. So let's start with the Track Air Plus and the first track, which is Wow by Post Malone. So the snares and the drums are really nice. The vocals are very crisp. The bass, not that heavy. You've got a bit of a thud there, but not the deepest bass I've ever heard on a pair of earbuds. But overall, not bad when it comes to hip-hop. Now let's try the same track with the Sonys. So the bass levels are so much deeper on the Sonys. The highs not quite as sharp, not quite as crisp. But again, this could be adjusted in the equalizer settings. But one thing that's noticeably different when listening to hip hop is the bass levels on the Sony far superior. The highs and mids not quite as emphasized as on the Track Air Plus. Next track. So this is the electronic track. It's got a really long intro on it. Again, the highs and the mids really crisp. The bass a little bit flat, but the clarity is there. Not bad at all. I think it sounded better with hip hop. Now let's try the Sonys. So with the Sonys, you get definitely a fuller sound, and the bass again really kicks in. You can hear it really thudding, and it has really great detail as well. I think when it comes to this kind of music, the bass really makes a difference. So you got to give these first two to the Sony. Now let's try the next one. So this is a rock track by the Chili Peppers, and I think this is where the Track Air Plus are really going to come into their own. So the vocals sound really impressive on the Track Air Plus. The details in the instruments is also very good. That more balanced sound that it has works very well for rock tunes. Let's just listen quickly now on the Sonys. So the main difference that I can hear between the two is you're getting those bass notes in there. You can hear them a lot more. You can hear the drums. The sort of snares and the vocals not quite as sharp as the Track Air Plus. The guitar sounds amazing though on the Sonys. Alright, let's do the next one. So this is the kind of classical opera music, and it's good to test Soundstage here. So when people talk about Soundstage, they don't really explain what they mean. Is can you hear the instruments, where they're coming from? Does it feel like they're far away or close to you? Where are the vocals coming from? Does it sound like you're in the theater listening to the music? And with the Track Air Plus, really quite impressive because there's not much bass in this song and it's all about the clarity. It does really well here. So the same song now on the Sonys. I think the noise cancelling is really helping here because it adds to that Soundstage experience. The vocals not quite as sharp as on the Track Air Plus, but you can really hear the orchestra there, and it really gives you that feel of a great Soundstage. Now let's move on to the live performance. Now, having listened to all of these tracks side by side, one of the areas where the Track Air does really well is vocals. It's incredibly clear, great quality sound there, and you can really hear the instruments. You can hear the strings on the guitar and everything. Really great detail. So the same song here with the Sonys, you get that really nice soundstage feeling again. Definitely more bass, even though there's not that much bass in the song. It really brings it out. Fantastic performance from the Sony as well, I have to say. So having listened to both of these side by side, playing the same track on both, it's really clear to me that the bass is a lot stronger here on the Sonys. The trebles and the mids are a lot clearer here on the Libratone, but bear in mind I've done these tests with the flat profile on both of the headphones, so you can actually go in and adjust the bass levels and the EQs and all this kind of stuff if you want. So this is just side by side comparison with the neutral EQ, and more bass here on the Sonys, more clarity here on the Libratones. If you like bass heavy music, the Sonys are fantastic. If you like more sort of live classical or rock music or even indie music, you might really dig the Libratones. Now let's move on to my favorite section, awesome features. So when it comes to the Libratone Track Air Plus awesome features, the first one has got to be the size of them. The case itself is so tiny. When you compare it to the Sony case, it's maybe about half the size of the Sony case. And even the earbuds themselves are ultra lightweight, they're super compact, and that is a really good thing. If you're just going to throw these in your pocket day to day and use these for your commute to and from work, you don't want something too bulky taking up too much space. Another really awesome feature of the Track Air Plus is the wireless charging. So if you have a reverse wireless charging phone, you can place this on the back and it will charge, or if you have a wireless charger itself, you can just place it on that, or you can even buy the Libratone specific wireless charger. So that's a great feature that the Sony doesn't have, and I think it's just a convenience thing. It's nice to have wireless charging. And another really awesome feature, especially for live music, rock music and stuff like this, is the sound quality. There's a lot of earbuds out there right now, but these sound really awesome, super clear. The clarity, I think, is the strong point when it comes to the Libratones. And just overall, the way they look, big thumbs up for that Danish design going on here. Okay, awesome features on the Sony WF1000xm3 headphones. One of them definitely isn't the name because it's bloody hard to remember, but the most awesome thing about these headphones, in my opinion, is the noise cancelling. I've not used any earbuds that have noise cancelling as good as this. This is like industrial level noise cancelling with its QN1E chip. Literally, it blocks out so much noise and it just allows you to focus more on the music, and it's so mind-blowing. And the other thing that's really mind-blowing about the Sonys is the bass levels. Really, even on the flat profile that I was using when I was testing these, when you turn this up to the extra bass profile, the bass levels from these earbuds are unparalleled in my opinion. If you think there's some out there that are better than these, I'd love to hear them. And another really awesome feature which has just been released for the Sonys is the 360 reality audio, which is going to just take that soundstage experience to a new level. It really is. It's something very unique. It's a new format that Sony have just introduced, and there's a bunch of streaming services out there that support it. And what it does is it emulates the soundstage much more accurately, and it gives you more angles. The music will hit you from different angles, and the way it works is it'll actually analyze the shape of your ear and customize the sound for that. And you have to take photos of your ear and all this kind of stuff. It's quite complex, so I'm thinking about doing a dedicated video just on this feature alone. Let me know if you want to see that. So guys, let me know in the comments below, which one of these are you thinking about getting? Have I helped you make a decision here? And I think when it comes to day-to-day use, maybe you could use these more for sports. These are more for heavy listening. Which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this one, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a Hulk smash of that subscribe button. And if you want to check out some more of my other headphone reviews, there's some thumbnails on screen right now. And if you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late. So I hope you guys enjoyed the quality and the awesome features section. If you missed the design and usability section, you can check it out right now. Thumbnails on screen. And if you check it out now, I'll see you guys there.